Bulldogs and Storm travelled to a wet Perth for their round 4 showdown, and the early signs weren't good for Melbourne. Captain Cameron Smith was a late withdrawal after suffering back spasms in the warm-up, and James Graham didn't last much longer.
Getting his head in an awkward position there.
There was also bravery all over the park.
A chance for young Tonomapia. A big collision with Sam Perrott.
Inside the first 10, the Storm's right-edge attack brought first points.
Hinchcliffe to Cronk at the line. Here's Proctor. Slater is there on the scene as ever.
Melbourne attacked on both sides. Again, the Bulldogs' defence was exposed.
Coming to Chambers into a huge hole. He'll score. It just opened up in front of him.
The Dogs tried to tighten their line, only to give away penalties.
Slater from dummy half caught them out and gets a penalty as well.
And it took a solo effort from Hodkinson to get Canterbury on the board.
Here's Hodkinson stepping away from Proctor, still going. What an effort by Trent Hodkinson.
Wonga finished the first half on report after hitting Perrott high, and it stirred the Bulldogs into taking their own action.
Here's Morris trying to get to the line. He will reach out and plant it down. And we're back on level terms.
In difficult conditions and from the sideline, Hodkinson then gave the Bulldogs the lead. Jackson then thought he was over, but was pulled back for an obstruction. The Bulldogs going to the break 12-10 in front. The second 40 started with Ennis giving away a penalty when he took Slater out in front, and the scores were again level.
The kick is good.
But it didn't stay like that for long. Clemmer cleaned up this mess, and the video ref confirmed his try.
Picked up by Clemmer, who went very close. And there it is, on the turf, there's no doubt about it.
While Jackson was denied earlier, Laffey made sure his teammate wasn't going to miss out this time, and the lead was starting to blow.
On the outside there of Chambers, comes back on the inside, gets away from him, gives it away to Josh Jackson. The Dogs are in again.
When Reynolds started this trouble, it had the potential to boil over. No punches were thrown, but they must have been close.
The boy is getting a little fired up.
Despite his earlier knock, Graham came back on, and this time he kept his head down.
Flat pass, Graham! He's been battered from pillar to post, and he scores a try.
The longer it went, the more the Bulldogs dominated.
There's the ball, back to Reynolds. He puts it on the toe. Tolman, he picks it up. The former Storm front rower.
And out of that raid, the Dogs scored their 6th consecutive try.
What a piece of play that was. Here's Reynolds again. He chips it wide. What a piece of play again! Oh, Josh Reynolds!
It wasn't over there, with Laffey's strength the highlight in the West.
The inside, he gets past Slater. Still going! Tim Laffey! Good boy!
It finished with the Dogs scoring 28 unanswered points and a 40-12 win. Clinton Fletcher, NRL.com.